So last time we started our chapter 5, which is about fractions and standard form. So we define fraction. We say that is the part of the whole number, and it has the form of like this kind of form. Jadi bentuknya seperti ini. Ada yang number atas dan di bawah. So the upper number we call it numerator. Number yang di atas, nomor di atas dipanggil numerator. Yang di bawah dipanggil denominator. Okay? And we also started the equivalent fractions. Okay? Fractions yang sama. Okay? For example, 1/2 can be 2/4, 3/6, etc., etc. But also we know how to read fraction. Kita bisa baca fraction A per B. Okay, biasanya dibaca A/B. Okay, that's what we discussed. Okay, also simplest form. Okay, fraction bisa jadi besar, tapi harus ada beberapa waktu diperlukan disederhanakan. Jadi yang paling sederhana. Okay, for example, 1/2. This is the simplest one. And we did some examples. So today, inshallah, we'll discuss operations on fractions. Okay, operation of fractions. When we say operations, we mean multiplication, division, plus and minus. So we'll start this one, and this one. And this will be the last one. Why? Because it's a little bit challenging. A little bit. Okay? Okay, so let's straight away start with the first one, multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Let me use here A. Okay? So for multiplication, for example, let's go with examples. Example number 1. Say you have 3/4 times 2/7. Okay, so this one you can actually do it 2 ways, even though those 2 ways are just the same. Okay, jadi ada 2 cara untuk bisa kita buat ini. Okay, cara yang pertama, kali aja atas dengan yang atas, di bawah dengan yang bawah. So for example, 3 times 2, you get 6. And here, 4 times 7, you get 28. You see, this is the answer. But you need to simplify, sederhanakan. Okay, nomor apa bisa bagi atas dan bawah? Okay, what number can divide up and down? You can see, if you divide by 2, you get 3. You divide by 2, you get 14. So 3/14, this is the simplest one. Okay, this is the first way. What about the second way? The second way, before you multiply, you simplify first. Okay, pastikan semua adalah sudah disederhanakan. Gimana? Coba lihat atas bawah, jangan buat lihat bawah-bawah atau atas-atas, jangan. Harus atas dan bawah. For example, 3 and 4. Can they be divided by the same number? Bisa dibagi, ada number yang bisa bagi dua-duanya? Nggak ada. Jangan. Oke, coba lihat. 2 dan 7. Nggak ada. Gimana dengan 3 dan 7? Tidak ada. 2 dan 4 bisa. Okay, so you divide by 2, you divide by 2, 1. Then after that, you multiply. 3 times 1, 3/2 times 7, 14. You see, the answer is the same. Okay, jawabnya sama. Jadi, you choose one. Okay, whether you multiply first, you get the answer, then you simplify, or simplify first, then you get your answer. These 2 ways are the same. Okay, so let's see example number 2. Okay, example number 2. Example number 2. Now let's say you have 4 over 5 times 15 over 16. You see? I will do the 2 ways here. Okay? Now the first way, I will just have to multiply 4 times 15. 4 times 15, you get 60. 5 times 16, you get 80. You see? Then you simplify these ones. Okay? You simplify, divide by. So it depends on how you simplify. Some people, they can see this one. Okay? And simplify straight away. Okay? Bisa langsung aja simplify dengan number yang paling besar. For example, contohnya, ini bisa dengan 20. Kalau 20, 3. Kalau 20, okay, 4. Saya sudah jelasin ini. Okay, yang kemarin. Jadi, tergantung orang. Okay? Or, you simplify first when necessary. Di mana bisanya. Okay? So, the question is this one. Over 16. Okay? You try your best to simplify. Okay, 5 cannot be simplified with 4. Okay, only with 15 here. Okay, so it will be 3, this one 1. And this one by 4, 1. By 4, 4. You see? Then you multiply. 1 times 3, 8. 1 times 4, 4. So the answer is the same here. You see? The answer is the same. Now let's go to question number 3. What if you have 8 over 5 times, let's say 4 over 15. Okay, so how are you going to do here? Some people will say, okay, let me simplify. 4, this 8, you simplify by 4, you get 2. And this one you simplify by 4, you get 1. This one you simplify by 5, you get 1. This one you simplify by 5, you get 3. Okay? We'll say like this. No, this is wrong. Okay? Don't do this. I'm telling you, don't do this. Jangan buat ini. Kita tidak buat simplify atas dan atas. Atau bawah dan bawah. Jangan. Yang kita simplify itu bawah dan atas. Bisa dari sini, bisa dari sini. Bawah dan atas. Bisa dari sini, bisa dari sini. Tapi atas dan atas, kita tidak akan buat. Oke? Jadi ini salah. Salah. Okay? I'm going to do it down here. Okay? I'm going to do it down here the right way. Saya buat cara yang bagus. Okay? Yang benar. 8 over 5 times 4 over 15. Ini sebenarnya tidak bisa disimplifikan. Okay? Karena yang bisa disimplifikan itu di bawah. Kita nggak bisa. Jadi 5, 15. Nggak bisa. Jadi gimana caranya? Kita kali aja. Okay? We only multiply. 8 times 4, 32 over 5 times 15. Okay, you get 75. Okay, this is the answer. So if you cannot simplify, you just have to multiply. If you cannot simplify, you just have to multiply. Okay, now let's see if we have these examples. Okay, number 4. I'll put number 5 also here. Let's say you have 5 over 7 times 3. And here I say it's 3 times 5 over 7. I just change the position so that you can understand. Okay? So, you don't have to worry. If the number is alone like this means it's over 1. Jadi kalau tidak ada number ini, kalau number ini sendiri, ini maksudnya di bawahnya ada 1. Tinggal tulis 1. Lepas itu buat cara biasa. Okay, you get 15 over 7. This one, 1. Okay? 15 over 7. Ternyata ini sama. Okay? Example number 5 here. What if you have 6 over 7, okay, times 14? You see, it's 14 here. It's 14. So this one is over 1. Then you can 7, 1, 7, 2. 6 times 2, 12. See? This is how we do with multiplication. Okay? Okay, you need to know something here. You need to know something. Not. Okay, sometimes this multiplication is written as of. Okay, jadi ada waktu multiplication itu dipanggil of. Okay, jadi kalau ada kata of itu maksudnya kali. For example, okay, calculate, okay, 5/6 of 30. Jadi ini artinya 5/6 times 30. Okay, ini di bawah 1 artinya. Okay, then divided by 6, 1 by 6, 5. 5 times 5, 25. Okay, so the answer here is 25. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so this is all for multiplication. Now let's go to B, addition and subtraction. Okay, for addition and subtraction we have two cases. Case 1, kasus 1. Okay, so what is case 1? Okay, common denominator. I believe you still remember what is denominator. Maybe you don't know what is common. Di sini artinya sama. Jadi ini maksudnya gimana kalau dua fraction tersebut yang ditambah adalah sama, denominatornya sama. Gimana cara buatnya? Nanti kita akan lihat kalau denominatornya beda. Okay, so let's see examples. When we say common denominator, the denominator is the same. Denominator is the same. For example, 1/4. Ini 4 ya. 4 ini adalah denominator. Don't forget that. Okay, plus. Okay, 2/4. You see? Dua-duanya 4. Okay, so this is denominator. Denominator. We already discussed this one. Jadi common denominator, denominatornya sama. Ini paling gampang. Jadi kita tulis denominatornya aja di bawah. Oke, yang kita tambah cuma yang di atas, 1 plus 2. So the answer is 3/4. Jangan lupa, kita tidak tambah atau add yang di bawah. Oke, yang ditambah cuma yang di atas. Oke, nah, let's see example number 2. The same thing for minus. Let's say you have 3/6 minus 1/6. You see the same thing. This 6, you write 6. Don't minus 6 minus 6, no. Then 3 minus 1. Then the answer here is 2/6. You want to simplify, it's okay. You get 1/3. Okay? Okay? The last example for this one, if you have, let's say, 12/15 minus 7/15. Sorry, 15. The same thing here, right? 15. Then 12 minus 7, you get 5. You see? So the answer is 5/15. You want to simplify, it's okay. Divide by 5. 1 divided by 5 here, you get, okay, you get 3. So the answer is 1/3. Now, what if case 2? Okay, different denominator. Okay, different denominator. Example number 1. Let's say 1/3 plus 1/6. You see, different denominator. Okay, different denominator. So here we have 2 ways. Okay, we have 2 ways. So let me show you how to do these 2 ways. Okay. Okay, so let's do the first way. Okay, first way. Okay, you have been given with 1/3 plus 1/6. Okay, so the first way is what number we put here down. If you remember, when we use the common denominator, we write 15, 15, 15. But now here is 3 and 6. So which one we choose here? Now we have to be careful. Oke, jadi kita pilih LCM. LCM-nya 3 and 6. Okay. Okay, how much? Okay, if you remember how to find the LCM, you remember 3, 1, 3, 2. Okay, you have to start with 2 here, but it's okay, no problem in mathematics. So LCM, it's 3 times 2, you get 6. Oh, it just happened that LCM here is the same for is 6. So you write 6. Okay, you see, I didn't just choose randomly. See, 6. I find the LCM. Okay, then LCM is 6. But you have to think. You have to think. Okay, 6 into 3 into 6. How many times does it enter? Ada berapa tiga dalam 6? Oke, dalam dengan bahasa yang lain, 6 bagi 3. 6 bagi 3, 6 bagi 3, 2. Kali 1 yang di atas. 2 kali 1, 2. 6 bagi 6, 1 kali 1, 1. Jadi plus 1. You get 3 over 6. You see, the answer is 3 over 6. Untuk beberapa orang, ini nggak bisa, mereka nggak bisa ngerti. Jadi kalau nggak bisa ngerti, tunggu method 2. Okay? Okay, so second way. Okay, you have 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. Ini tidak perlu kita ada LCM. Kita paksa saja yang dibawa denominator dua-duanya jadi sama. Okay, for example, make 6 into 3 or 3 into 6, for example. Atau nambah yang lain, nggak harus semua jadi 6, bisa jadi 12. Okay, tapi di sini yang paling gampang itu 6. Okay, jadi kali 2 di sini, tapi jangan kali di bawah saja, harus di atas. Biar artinya nggak berubah. Ini maksudnya kali 1, walaupun nggak perlu. Okay, so you see, now how is it going to be? Now, wait, let me erase this one first. Now, this one is going to be 1 times 2, 2 over 6, 3 times 2, plus 1 over 6. Sebenarnya sama dengan yang ini, 2 per 6, 1 per 6. Ini. Okay, so then common denominator, right? So you get 3 over 6. Apakah bisa di sini paksa biar jadi nomor yang lain? Bisa. Okay? But the best one is the smallest one, 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. Contoh kita paksa biar jadi 12. So 12, if this one, you want it to be 12 times 4, so here times 4 also. This one times 2, this one times 2 also. So it's going to be 4 over 12 plus 2 over 12. Then 6 over 12. You see, you get 6 over 12. Jawab yang pertama 3 per 6. Ini. Jawab yang kedua 12. Apakah ini sama? Benar nggak? Ya. Okay, because these are equivalent fractions. Okay, when you simplify this one, you get 1 over 2. When you simplify this one, you get 1 over 2. You see, it's the same. Jadi, jawabnya di sini sama saja. Okay? Okay. Now, the same thing happens with minus. Okay? Okay, the same thing happens with minus. Let's say you have 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. Okay? Do not be confused. The same thing. Okay, here we can do the first way. Okay, LCM 3 over 4. I just remember. You don't have to show your work. Okay, I can just recall it. Saya tahu saja LCM-nya 3 dan 4 itu 12. Okay, bisa juga mau tulis 24 silakan. Tapi lebih gampang kalau pakai LCM. Okay, so 12 divided by 3, 4. 4 times 1, 4. Minus 12 divided by 4, 3. 3 times 1, 3. You see? So the answer here is 1 over 12. Or, cara yang kedua. Dan cara yang kedua ini biasanya lebih gampang untuk beberapa orang atau kebanyakan orang. Oke, kita paksa biar yang di bawah ini jadi sama. Nah, bedanya yang sekarang ini 3, ini 4. Beda dengan yang sebelumnya 3, 6. Oke, nah, so here you have to be careful. Jadi yang paling gampang itu ambil ini kali sini, ini kali sini. Jadi 3 kali 4, 4 kali 3. Oke, ini di bawah 4, ya udah, ini 4 juga. Ini di bawah 3, ya udah, ini 3. So 1 times 4 is going to be 4 over 12 minus 3 over 12. 3 over 12. Wah, sama ini. See? So 4 minus 3, 1. 12, 12, 12. You see? So this is how we do. Okay? So for you to practice, please, you do exercise 5.2. Okay, 1A, B, E, 2, A, C, E. Okay. Then you do also exercise 5.3. 1A, E, F, H. Okay, that's enough. Because maybe some of you don't know. Okay, if you have number like this 1, 2 over 5. Okay, this one you have to change into this form first. A over just about ini dihilangin. Caranya apa? Okay, ini 5 kali 1 tambah 2. Clear ya? So 5 times 1 habis ini tambah 2. Tapi ini semua di bawah 5 yang ini. Okay, so it's going to be 7. Okay, okay, that's all. Assalamualaikum.